Alright. Oh god, what's wrong with you, Twitch? Oh god, I don't know if I broke Twitch or not. I just got an error. Oh no, I got it. Okay, I think we're good. I think you guys can hear me. I hope you guys can hear me. Oh yeah, you guys, like, religion's a fun thing to talk about. It's always a fun thing to talk about, but you know, not in bars. My rule has always been, don't discuss politics or religion in a bar or in a social situation, because it'll just make everybody angry. That's what religion and politics do. They make people angry. So we don't talk about it. So, have any questions that are actually interesting and not about religion? Maybe. If you haven't noticed, I enjoy talking a lot. I just love the sound of my own voice, which is why I can talk to you guys for like 3 fucking hours. One person brought back from the dead for a day. Who would I like to see? I don't know. I guess, like, I don't know. Lincoln? You probably have some cool shit to say. That seems like an interesting, yeah, Lincoln. Have I ever lied about the size of Little Deadbone? I do not call it Little Deadbones. That's a terrible fucking name for your schlong. Have I ever lied about the size? I don't intend to rely on and saying like the size thing. I just kind of use other methods, like alcohol, and my extremely good looks, and these eyes, these sparkly eyes. I don't think I ever lied about it. Not to my knowledge. Maybe when I was drunk in college. What would I do if I realized I was actually immortal? I would kill a lot of people. I could kill a lot of people. What do I do when I have a degree in a field you're not sure you like or want to work in anymore? It's a piece of paper and will not really do much and affect you that much in life as you go. I have a degree in business. I've been working in the same place since I was 16. I mean, that's more my fault, but still. I don't remember half the fucking shit I'd learned in college. Like, yeah, I still have the basic, like, I can do business. I can do my math stuff with my calculator, and I can do the books, like basic accounting. I know the basis of business. I don't remember any of the specifics. So, although I am kind of drinking right now, so maybe I do when I'm sober. I don't fucking know. How many hours do I sleep? Monday to Thursday, it's probably like 4 a day, or maybe 3. Here's itchy. 4 or 3 a day. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday is like 4 to 3. Wednesday, I tend to get like maybe a 6 or 7 because Wednesday's a day where I get very tired for some weird reason. I wonder why. And then Friday is like my day off, so I tend to like get a shit ton of sleep on Fridays. And then Sunday I get like 9 or 10 hours sleep. So, do I have a name for my penis? I don't think so. I don't think I've ever had to come up with a name. I've had girlfriends name it before. I don't like it when they do, because they always come up with cutesy names, and it's just not. It makes you feel bad. Don't say that. That's mean. It's a weird way of being. They're saying it in a nice way, but it's not nice when you hear it. So, see, this is the part of the night where you guys get to all the weird, like, we're gonna ask Deadbones all these sexy questions. Where it's like, I guess you can ask me whatever the fuck you want, but I don't really, you know. What do you want? Want my sexual history? Sure. But are you gonna jack off to it? Don't jack off to it, please. You can jack off to me. I mean, no, this. Anybody can masturbate to this, but just don't jack off at the thought of my sexual history. DB Jr., Princess Sophia. How many triggers does Cobalt have? Quite a few. I don't know. I built in a few. I said a few. I don't know why you guys always get to the sex questions. I mean, I understand it. Like, oh, yeah, we're interested. We want to know more about Deadbones, but I don't feel like that's a thing you bring up in normal conversation. At least I don't regularly. I'm having a conversation. Hey, so hey, do you like anal? Actually, that probably would be a conversation I would have with someone. I lied. That's that I would probably say that to piss someone off. That's How old was I when I first watched porn? I don't remember, dude. My first experience with porn was a porn magazine me and my friends found in a dumpster. So, that's back in the old days before the internet was really good. A lot of fanfic. I get it. The fanfic writers want the specifics. Okay, here's the specifics for the fanfic writers. Kind of manipulative, silver-tongued. Very good at charming people for some reason, even though I've never known why. Passionate, I guess, depending on the extent of the situation. If I'm sober, I can be passionate. If not, not really. While drunk, it becomes a lot more animalistic and more primal. I prefer foreign girls to white girls. I do like white girls still, but I will always pick a different skin color over white. It's kind of like reverse racism. Don't like anal that much. Don't like anything but stuff. Shove a finger up my butt. Not really into it. What else? Scent of vanilla is kind of a good turn on for me. A girl saying my name during sex, also a good turn on for me. Just trying to list off things now. I have a thing for both short hair and really long hair. I'm weird with hairstyles. When it comes to actual fashion sense, I really don't give a shit. I don't care what you're wearing because your clothes are me on the fucking floor. I don't give a shit. Anything else? Is that everything? I don't know if there's anything else. What kind of porn do I watch? It's usually straight porn. I don't watch porn very often. I've got a very good active imagination. And also the access to a lot of alcohol and a club with students and, people that come to drink very often. So, I think that's pretty much a lot of shit, I don't think there's much else, right? There's probably some deeper fetish shit that I can't think of right now, but Has anyone ever tried to rob the bar to Cub? Yeah, well, we've had people fucking try to do shit. That's why we have bouncers. What race do I most prefer? I actually don't have a specific preference. I just like things that are odd. That came out wrong. That's weird. I like things that are odd. No, I don't like things that are odd. I like foreign food. I enjoy Indian and Asian cuisine more than I do traditional cooking. So I enjoy foreign delicacies more than I do traditional stuff. How about that? And boob size, I don't really care at that point. Not too big. There is actually a too big for boobs. Although I'm more of an ass man myself, but still. Do I take advantage of drunk girls at the bar? Not so much anymore. I did. I told you, I was just to be scumbag. You guys wanted the fucking honest Deadbone's Q&A. You're gonna ask these questions. We're gonna give you the straight up answers. Which male buffalo wizard am I the most attracted to? Myself. 100% myself. Like, Spid's not my type. Justin's nice, but he's not my type. Rob, I have the most friendship connection with, but maybe if he exercised a bit more. Roman, not my type. Nisvan, not my type. Steve, not my type. Not really. Pause, just because of the race thing, sure. So, did I leave anybody out? Kyle? Kyle's a bit too bearish for me. So, there you go. Boom. Favorite Discworld character? That's a question that's not weird. I like that. I've always been a fan of Vimes. So, Commander Vimes? Yeah, I like Vimes. Vimes is awesome. Vimes is very, very cool. I feel like if I answer these questions enough, eventually people will stop asking them. I'm still trying to think. Would I bang Shay? Sure. Dude, I have varying standards, and Shay's actually very attractive, so I'd probably have no problem banging Shay. Yeah, go for it. Sure. Do I watch sports? I watch rugby, is the one I follow mainly, and hurling when it's on. Well, that's an Irish thing. I can watch football, soccer, sorry. I can watch soccer, I don't really give a shit. I can watch American football, and I'd rather be watching rugby because American football is just rugby for pussies. Hockey's and I don't know, basketball's pretty cool. Oh, I like boxing. Boxing's pretty cool. I did boxing in high school, so I don't watch it as much anymore, though. Am I the type of guy who kills spiders when they get into the house or catches and releases them? Neither. I actually live with them because they keep away the flies and the ants. And, you know, they're just spiders. They're not going to do shit. Not going to bite me. Buffalo Wizards Death Battle. Who wins? How drunk am I? Who would I say is the smartest person in the Buffalo Wizards? It's a three-way tie between Nissan, Rob, and Co. Probably. Because I don't fucking know. It's not me. It's definitely not me. So European schools teach a lot about American history now. I learned that from TV. TV taught me all about America. Yeah, no, Buffalo Wizards Death Battle all depends on how drunk I am. How much alcohol have I consumed depends on how long I last. Can we talk lore stuff? I've always said if you guys want to ask Deadbone's Lords of Minecraft shit, just ask it. You can ask it on Tumblr and I'll just write it up. You can ask it here. Am I willing to give any info on the girl with the medallion? She is... Okay, so... I have this written. I'm too tired and drunk to explain it perfectly. Essentially, Deadbone's wife dies, and then he dies in childbirth, and then he has a son, and then the son gets killed in an experiment, or at least he thought it was an experiment. Then Deadbone's eventually finds out that it was actually a plot by a king in the kingdom that he lived in because he was becoming a threat, his admiralty or whatever. And then he finds out they fucking throw him off a ship and he drowns. They stab him in the stomach. He drowns and he has a near-death experience. Well, actually a death experience where he rejects death. And then he just kind of is undead now. He walks up. He's got spiritual fucking powers, whatever. He fucking attacks this city. It's an army. They kill everybody. He fucking torments the king that fucking ordered his wife to be killed, and then he finds the baby and he can't kill the baby because I don't know, fucking he still has a human heart or some shit. So he takes the child and he raises her, but he's slowly decomposing, and he actually cuts out his own heart and uses his spiritual bullshit whatever to turn it into a fucking jewel that puts it on a medallion, gives it to her. She eventually grows up, she becomes a young adult, whatever, and she's royalty, but she's not really royalty, but she's a pretty lady. So he goes, tries to marry her off, and then blah 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 blah. There's more shit like that. So I got a lot of... There's more! It's more detailed than that! There's a way more detailed thing than that. But I'm tired and after drinking and I can't go into much detail. But that's a thing. Deadbone's technically older than Willikers, but really not by much. Like, Old Man Willikers would have been almost a man, and Deadbone's would have been just 10, 20 years older maybe at most. So there you go for age things. Do I know how to fly? No. Funniest Buffalo Wizard drunk. See, I want to say myself because every time I record I'm drunk, but I don't know if I'm funny or not. I don't know. Can I tell the story about the bitch with a knife? She was a bitch with a knife. She was a patron of the club. She was a woman in the club who got extremely rowdy and drunk. And when I had to come and say, sorry, ma'am, you have to leave, pulled out a knife and came at me. So I punched her in the face, and the bouncers came and they took her out, and she was never allowed back in again. That's the story. Will you write it out for you guys if you send a Tumblr ask? Ask it in bits and pieces. Don't ask the whole thing because that just takes too long to write shit. Where do my good looks come from? I actually don't know. You know, my parents are alright. You know, they're not the best look. I know they're old now. My brother doesn't have my good looks. I don't know. It's genetic. I'm a freak of beauty nature. Oh God. I like that you guys asked for the lore thing and I just dropped a bomb on you. That's what happens when I'm tired and I'm after been drinking a bit. It's just I just need to just do this thing. Scariest. I'm not willing to talk about scariest moment stuff at the club. I just don't feel like talking about that shit. How can I be agnostic when it's clearly a gift from God? Because the Bible says God made man in his own image. But God's not this good looking. So everybody's just like, oh the Lord, we gotta fucking cover. Yeah. There's a lot more like detail stuff, like the whole like why does Deadbones have spiritual things? It's actually a thing. Just... When I speak Spanish, can people tell I'm not Spanish? Do I look Spanish? If you see me, do you think that's a Spanish guy? No, you think that's a fucking white guy. He's just a normal white, scraggy looking guy with amazing hair and eyes and general facial features. What kind of microphone is that? This is a Blue Yeti. It's about as much as I can give you. It's a Blue Yeti. It's, you know, most embarrassing moment of my life. I've not got a great memory for those kind of things, so I usually block them. Yeah, nothing's coming to mind. I'll try and think of something, but yeah. I mean, okay, he already had spiritual powers before he was dead, but this is the point where he just manifests them strong. I'm not gonna talk about lore shit because it's just confusing, and I'm not in the right mindset to talk about it properly. Essentially, spiritual connections, and then enhanced when he dies because he's dead, so it makes it easier to communicate with the dead. And Ghost Army, it's like Aragorn. It's like Aragorn in Return of the King, only like actually cool. If I'm killed, who is #1 Buffalo Wizard suspect? Probably Steve. I don't trust that guy. He seems shifty. He's got shifty eyes. Rob wouldn't kill me. Rob couldn't kill me. Rob would only kill me if I was about to kill someone else that he cared about. So, yeah. Go as an op. Oh, God. Spanish royals don't look Spanish. They kind of fucking do. I mean, have you ever seen Zapatero? Oh, sorry, Zapatero's the president, isn't he? I don't fucking remember anymore, dude. I don't pay attention to politics. The Spanish royals look pretty fucking Spanish to me. What should be added to Don't Starve? I don't fucking know. I've only played it for like 2 hours. More creepy monsters? Favorite Marvel comic? I'm not good with favorites when it's like a broad genre like that. I really like 1602, Marvel 1602. If you said like favorite Marvel event, I like the Annihilation Wave a lot. That's like where Guardians of the Galaxy actually is kind of cool, or at least the characters that are introducing it. It's got like Silver Surfer and Nova and shit. I like Nova. If I had to kill one Buffalo, if I needed to kill one Buffalo Wizard, who would it be? I don't fucking know, dude. That's like a weird thing. I don't know. Why do I have to kill anybody? Are my electric bills expensive? Not really. I like pay 140 euros every 2 months or so. So that's like $180, $90 every 2 months. I don't fucking know. Any future Let's Plays you guys can expect. I'm gonna keep playing Game of Thrones as the episode comes out. Gonna keep playing Tales of the Borderlands as the episodes come out. There's gonna be the Played It for the Plot episodes. There's gonna be the Where's Minecraft, obviously. There's gonna be the Don't Starve thing eventually. That's all I got planned right now. Oh, Life is Strange. That's another like adventure Telltale style choice game from Square that I'm gonna be playing. What got me into YouTube, Rob? And not like I was inspired by Rob. No, it was literally like Rob saying, "Hey, Deadbones, do YouTube. I'm making a group. Do YouTube." So. If I were locked in a room with no drugs, alcohol, or females, how long would I live? Do I have like infinite food? I mean, probably a while. You have hands. You can pleasure yourself. It's not hard. You learn it when you're very, very young. So probably if I have infinite food and water, a while. I mean, I'd probably go kind of crazy from the lack of alcohol, but I'd probably try to stay alive out of spite. I'm that kind of person. Strangest place I've woken up at. Why does that question always get asked? It's always the Peter Pan statue in London. Do I hate you guys? Not really. No, I don't hate it. I don't hate chat as a general rule. I hate Rob's chat, but that's just because Rob's chat's just filled with screaming monkeys. So, favorite game as a kid, Grim Fandango was the first PC adventure game I ever played properly. Like, there's a bunch of arcade games like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat and like Altered Beast and Turtles in Time and the X-Men games, which were great. But the first like proper PC game I ever played was Grim Fandango, so that's probably my very, very favorite. Do I hate ends specifically? No, because you're Cobot's dad. I can't hate Cobot's dad, even if you are crazy about Yu-Gi-Ohs. What got me into Twitch? Rob, it's the same answer as YouTube. What animal do I hate the most? I've never gotten along with birds. Mostly because they're flying. I can't fly. It's unfair. It's an advantage. I mean, like, I can punch a dog. I can punch a cat. I can punch almost any... I can punch any animal I want. I can punch an elephant. I can punch an ostrich and I can punch a penguin. But if it's a flying bird, I can't punch that shit. They're so fucking hard to hit. You can't punch a bird. Have you ever tried punching a bird? That's why flying type beats fighting type in Pokemon. You can't punch a fucking bird. So, you know, there's some cool birds. Falcons are fucking awesome. Hawks are sick. Vultures are kind of cool. Ostriches, penguins. But in general, just birds. I can't hit a bird. I don't like things that I can't hit. Do I have a favorite number? 8. It's a good number. Do I watch animes? I watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and that's about it. As like still going animes. Like, I've seen other animes. I've seen Cowboy Bebop. I've seen Dragon Ball Z, and GT, unfortunately. But the only current one that I watch at the moment is JoJo's, because I like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, because it's stupid. Most irrational fear. I don't fucking know, man. Sobriety. Commitment. Probably sobriety and commitment. Combination of the two, really. If my favorite number is 8, why is my Twitch account Deadbones 5? Because a 5 looks like an S. So it could be Deadbones. What is my most embarrassing memory? Again, I don't remember because I tend to block things out that are embarrassing or like traumatic. So I don't tend to remember them because I kind of lock them away in the deep recesses of my mind. Owls are pretty cool. Actually, you know, owls are pretty fucking rad. I can punch an owl though. Owls aren't. They're kind of big targets. Favorite game soundtrack? That's a hard one, actually. Probably Street Fighter Third Strike. Any of the versions. Have I seen any of the Godzilla movies? Some. They're okay. I mean, yeah, they're kaiju shit. Do I like if a girl scratches my beard? I don't know, because I only have beards every now and then. It's not really... I don't know if that's actually a thing that I've experienced multiple times. My face is never really in reach of her hands, so... you should watch Fooly Cooly. It's an anime that makes no sense and is better when drunk. Favorite fanfiction? Dude, I don't fucking know. Like, favorite is in, like, actually, I, like, actually kind of liked, or favorite is in, like, this is so ridiculous and terrible in the good kind of terrible that I, like, I don't actually know. There's a lot. There's a lot of that. There's a Buffalo Wizard salad. I was linked to that recently. Funnily enough, it's like, if you go to the Deadbones tag on that, I think I have the most, so that's flattering, I guess. Yeah, there's a lot of Deadbones fanfics. They're not actually that bad. I mean, you know. Where does Agriculture come in the lore? Like, kind of like 50 years before, 50, 60 years before Lords of Minecraft. So, not that long. What is a Buffalo Wizard salad? Hey, everybody, link Justin to the Buffalo Wizard salad. He'll have a great old time. Don't worry, Justin, you're there too. It's great. You ever want to read a fanfic about you fucking Kyle? They've written some pretty good ones, I think. Actually, is there I don't know if there's a Justin Kyle fanfic yet. If you want to read stuff about Roman and Steve banging, it's pretty good. Or you want to read stuff about everybody else banging me, that's pretty good too. Pretty good for that though. They're not bashing them. It's, that's what it's pretty good for. You can get that shit. If I was able to beat something to death with my microphone, would I be more sane? No, I don't want to break my microphone. I like my microphone. Weirdly enough. There's Justin X Kyle. There's Justin X Kyle. There you go, Justin. You can read that if you want. I don't know if I've read one of those yet. I've read Roman Steve. I've read like 2 Roman Steve ones. They really like Roman Steve. I wonder why. Ah, Justin, you're a beautiful kind of man. You know that? Not in the good way. Not in the good way. God, I'm fucking tired. There it is. That's the dream with. That's the thing. That's the salad. Can you mail me gifts? No, because I can't actually have a P.O. box. Because the nearest post office to me is an hour's drive away. So I am not driving an hour every month or so to get fucking packages. Because that's just too much effort for me. And it costs a lot, too. All about the hate sex. All about the hate sex. Hate sex is pretty good sex. But, nah, yeah. Don't stick your dick in crazy, though. I mean, there's some scenarios where you think you can fuck the crazy out. You can't fuck the crazy out. Sometimes you think you can. You can't fuck the crazy out. So. What would I study if I went back to college? I wouldn't go back to college. I mean, it was fun. I met a lot of friends, but I wouldn't want to go back to college. So. God, how long have we been fucking talking for? See, eventually you guys are going to run out of questions. And when I do this next week, you're just going to ask the same questions again. I'm going to be able to go, no, you asked that last week, because I'm going to remember.